Welcome, 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 welcome. This is your goddess, high priestess, Empress Alana Bandera. Welcome, returning and new subscribers. Let's get into your messages for the info coming in. Because it feel good though. It feel good though. We got the moon in Scorpio, the sun in Sag, and the moon right now in Scorpio at 8 degrees, which is double the Scorpion energy, double the metaphysical, double the esoteric, double the occult. It's just double, 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 infinite times doubled. Welcome nonetheless. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Blessings, beloved. Make sure I get the live chat up the one here. You feel me? Thank you, Mama Universe and Papa Universe. I connect my heart and soul to the heart and soul of Mama Universe and Papa Universe. I connect my heart and soul to the heart and soul of my ancestors, spirit guides, angels, ascended masters that guide and protect me. I connect my heart and soul to the heart and soul of the gods and goddesses that flow through me, as me, for you and I collective to use our mind's eye to see, always in connection to the Most High. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Booyah. What you got going on, beautiful? Let's see what these runes talk about, because that's where my hand went first. Ooh, one turned over already, actually. Just now. Hold on. Ooh, the world. Capricorn energy. Getting ready to get on a plane. Safe travels, honey. Enjoy, too. Ooh. So we got double the Capricorn energy. Hey, FK up in the building. You feel me? Ooh, 1114. Okay. 1114 is lit. So it's definitely lit because that's double the energy of temperance. And then you got Capricorn energy, which speaks of like whatever it is that you desire, that is, I'm getting over the top to most. It's not over the top to you. It's your vision. Go for it. We have Kano, this world energy, which is the torch and opening of wealth with this rune. And then the sun card, I'm telling you, FKS, and that's number 24. 11, 24, 14. You could be seeing 14, 14, 11, 44, 44, 11, 24, 24, 22, 44, or 11, 11 constantly. Beloved, whatever it is that you're doing, keep doing. Real shit. Let me get one more. The letter K could be significant. The arms. Let me see. What's this? Malthus. Temperance. The temperance rune. 14 and 7. 147. That feels like love. The first thing that came to mind was love. Yeah. Kingdom love. Kingdom love. So I feel like this is you embodying all aspects of all four elements within yourself to reach into that Emperor Empress energy. That quickly, I am being guided to go into your tarot spread. More than likely doing a live on IG. We'll see after this one. Yes. Ooh, 414 on the timer. Have faith in what it is that you know, because you got hope as the first card that's out, the shadow side, and then you have the solar plexus. So what I'm getting from this strongly has a lot to do with your faith. The more you align with your faith and not so much hope, the more you are in alignment to what it is, to where your treasures are, because in the shadow aspect also speaks of things that are hidden. And some of this also has to do with your ability, the use and action of your will, of your faith. Mars in Pisces 318. Okay, so let's see here. Everything that has occurred up to this point was all part of the destination. It was all part of where you're going next, and then next, and then next, and then next. At the top of the deck, you have more solar plexus energy with the third chakra archangel Shamuel, number 37. I'm hearing an opportunity, aka luck, is on your side. You have prepared for this. Then you got Archangel Uriel right up under Archangel Shamuel. The seventh chakra, 37, is highly significant here. 37, 37. 37, 37. 37, 37. You are the one to bring this completion forward. 10, 10. Let's go into your tarot spread. This is not going to be long then. Okay. Okay. What's this that popped out? The Page of Wands. A message of great news is coming in. Okay. I feel like it's something to get you started on something that you are actually planting the seed for. Six of Swords at the bottom of the deck right now, as we are about to get into your tarot spread. The Six of Swords is Mercury in Aquarius. Are you going to allow Source to move you forward? Because Source wants to move you towards your core values and connection to your emotional desires, especially for those of you who have been on this path on your own for some time now. And I feel like this part of you, of it being on your own, is more so like you've had people around you, but there's certain things that people don't know about, and this is what's taking off. Welcome, Vida. Hi, love. What's the current situation here for the wonderful collective? This is wild. I gotta even pause the music because of that. The Eight of Wands came out not too long ago in the same position when I was doing a pre-shuffle for this live reading. And then we got the Nine of Pentacles. Now, the Eight of Wands speaks of communication that's coming in rapidly, but it also has to do with your passions. For some of you, this could even be a relationship. So Eight of Wands, that's two sets of Four of Wands. This is a set that has two sides where both sides are actually balanced within themselves. The Empress, Emperor energy. You feel me? We're still in Sagittarius season, but in the moon in Scorpio at 8 degrees with this Eight of Wands, I feel like there's some form of spiritual communication. There is spiritual communication that's happening. Your challenge is this really happening? Yes, because it's showing up as your challenge. This could be a person, an opportunity, or something that it is that you want. And you got the Four of Cups, Moon in Cancer, which is the next full moon cycle we have coming up shortly. What's at the basis of this for this wonderful, sexy, handsome collective, y'all? I already know the vibes. The world came out again for you. That's Capricorn energy, though. But we are approaching Capricorn season, so you're going to see a lot of the Devil card, a lot of the Queen of Pentacles, a lot 2, 3, 4 Pentacles, because we're approaching Capricorn season. So the basis of it all is telling you the foundation right now that this energy is being built upon has to do with Capricorn season. Capricorn really speaks of authority, your achievements and status in the outside world, the way you use, the way you feel. So change, so bringing like the Our Lady of Hermits is changing your pain into a treasure. What's in the immediate past for this sexy, beautiful, handsome collective? A lot of eights. A lot of eights. 121 also, that's a square root of 11. For some of you, you're listening to this and it's making you check yourself to make you realize what you're worth. And for others of you, that's what it is. That's what it is. Yeah. Wow. Okay. What is crowning this reading? What's the possible outcome with the strength card? It seems like there's something in the past that taught you a great lesson when it comes to strength and courage. I stopped shuffling this deck right now with the justice card at the bottom, and I just looked at the timer. It was 11:14, which were the runes that we had here. 11. Let me see. I'm always checking myself when tuning into you for real, for real. Let's do it then, baby. Let's do it. You feel me? Where does this other one go? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, see, this is also the rune for the Devil card, Major Arcana, but the Devil card represents Capricorn energy. And then we're back at the Sun card still. Can y'all give me 1 second, please? 1 moment, though. Please hold. Well, hello there. Blessings Intuitive. Yo, y'all go check out Intuitive's last reading, Divine Feminines. That shit was, it was just too lit. Like, that was just too lit for me. And if it hit you the way it hit me, you ain't gonna stop commenting. So have fun with them notifications. Wait, well, that's what we was doing. My bad. Hold on. Can y'all hear me? Yeah, I can hear me. All right. So let me see what this strength card in your immediate past is talking about. Some of you really got an infinity symbol tatted on your arm, your forearm too. That shit was lit. I ain't gonna front. That I don't do the fronting thing. You know, I don't do the fronting thing. No, that shit was, told you that Queen of Swords be moving. Mm-mm. 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 If YouTube wasn't so much of a hater, this tune, strength card. What's the strength card? Oh, my bad. Can you hear me now? You can hear me now? Oh no, I didn't do anything. I didn't say too much. I did. I did. I did. I did. Okay, drop the tune. Drop the tune. I low key just want to post. I want to hear it with y'all though. Like that's how serious this is. Like I don't. You don't want you. It's not even to understand. See, I was about to say y'all don't even understand it, but that's just me joking. Like y'all do understand because listen, I was I was saying was when you check out intuitive messages, like that shit was just on point. Okay, that it was just too on point. It was it, and you ain't missing out on nothing, honey. Tasha, you good. What you missing out on? What we do yet? We ain't even do shit. What you missing out on? Shit, you here? You ain't missing out on nothing. Let me see. Hold on. You ready? Y'all ready for real? You ready? All right. All right. We ain't gonna make this live long. Apparently, facts right on time. Real talk. Can I hear? You ready? Listen. Here's the tune. Here's the tune. Here's the tune. I feel like we about to have a music break. 1 second. Teteo. Teteo. Teteo, how you want to pronounce it. Real talk, I'm sitting here asking myself why I ain't check your channel. You tripping. You wilding right now. Let me go check that girl, yeah, honey. Nah, real shit. Like you. Yeah. Yeah. That felt like it was to the point where it's ideal for the way these cycles are closing up. These last 20-year cycles are closing up. It's ideal for that. It's yo, Fatima. Wagwan Fatima. So we got here with this strength card, we got the hope energy coming through here. You feel me? It's like you ain't got to hope, it's already yours. When it's already yours, you have faith. Okay, 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 okay. Ana, okay, ana, okay, ana, okay, ana, okay, ana, okay, 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 okay. Hold on, you gonna have to hear this too. Vamos pa' velorio, no vamos. I got you right now. Come on with these ads. Yo, I love my culture. I ain't gonna lie. I love my culture. I really do. I really do. And I want y'all to just to enjoy it with me. Like it's a vibe, y'all. You hear me? It's a vibe. It's a vibe. It's a beautiful time we in right now. How we're all living here at the same time of these new transitions in life. You could feel it, right? Like we finally got out of that cocoon stage. It's like okay, this is also speaking of that too, where it's like, all right, everything that you've asked for is on its way to you. It's right on its way to you. For some of you, it's already here. For others of you, why it's on its way to you because you're still hoping for it, which means you lack faith. Once you have faith, it's like you're saying to yourself, I know. And we're in the age of that specific mantra, Aquarius. I know. You know, the universe will be like, oh yeah, me too. Let's do this together. What's all this though? Like for real, for real? Y'all reaping what you sow right now. The breakthrough is you're reaping what you sow. Because those are the two rooms I saw. The two rooms I saw has to do with a breakthrough, and the other one was Jura, which speaks of um, as you sow, so shall you reap. Look at that. Look, the star. See what I'm saying? Yeah, what we just said just now, like that shit ain't no. Look, again with the same room, the same one fell on the ground. Wow, that's how he sound. Wow, okay, okay. Yo, all right. Let me see what else this strength card here talking about. Y'all, it's about authority. I'm telling you, and this is 417. That's Aries energy straight off the rip, and this is the Four of Wands, 1111 right here. You got to have more authority over whatever this is that you're hoping for. The moment you have authority of it, now you can step into your faith. This is again expressing that Mars and Pisces energy, which is the 10 of Cups. But Mars and Pisces is that deacon right before you go into Aries season, the Two of Wands. So that moment that you it's like you can feel this emotional fulfillment. You can feel it. But then there could be a point that the next step is a crossroads, but you can actually manifest that crossroads. You don't even have to be at a crossroads. Some of you are realizing the way these transits are set up, especially with the sun and Saturn, the moon and Scorpio, you're realizing all that you are. And where you don't have to set certain crossroads on your path, because a lot of these things you manifest yourself until you realize, oh, wait a minute, I know who I am. Like, why was I even doing this to begin with? You know what I mean? Let me wipe this. Hold on. But yeah. So, you know what I want to do? I'm going to do. Just keep that in mind. You'll see it when I post it. And I want us to be partying just how you just were. Like, listen, okay? Because I'll be ready. I already know the vibes. Like, oh, and I was just about to say, we about to be at somebody's wedding. Look, the daughter romance at the bottom of the deck. Like, everything is lining up perfectly. Everything is already lining up. It was just 25, 22, 25, 25 degrees is Aries degree too. That's an Aries degree. So the more you have that harmony with yourself, the divine masculine and feminine within yourself, the way your reality is about to shift is like, what the fuck? Like, these are major arcanas. You got the Emperor, the Star, and the Lovers. Like, this is destined. You got to ask the universe exactly for what it is that you want. And for some of you, you've been through so much transformational work. that now what you want is something completely different. It is something completely different in the sense of you knowing your worth. So the way that you actually manifest that through your voice, it sounds different to the point that it manifests even faster for you. That's why the current situation you have is the Eight of Wands. Okay, because information is gonna come to you real fast, especially if you got a Mercury and Sag. You gotta really step into like a lot of the informations, the downloads and the uploads that you constantly go through, because that the way this spread is coming out right now, you got the world card at the basis of your spread, which is speaking of you're building a solid foundation when it comes to a completion or a lesson that you've learned, and now you're applying the wisdom based off of the lessons that you've learned. You know, and that footwork gonna be on point. You heard? Yeah, better get them quick feet popping. Okay, look at this one. Look at this one. Y'all remember how that last reading we did, we got that defamation card? And then this is reminding me of Johnny Depp and how they settled that case. But anyway, this ain't about you, boo. He fine though. Johnny Depp. Okay, anyway, moving on. Yep, moving on. Chariot. Let me put this on, because if I hear something else, I got you. Let's crown in the reading. Go get it. Go get it. Y'all playlist gotta be lit right now. Y'all done got a few. Y'all done got a few jams. Okay. What's the possible outcome? They go there, 38. 638. What's the possible outcome? I think we can stop the reading here. You see? You see it? Do you see this? You see it? Mm-hmm. You see? 10 of Cups, King of Wands. Did we not just finish talking about this one here? All right, I'm not even going to front though. I feel like I'm about to like literally project this energy that I have within me, the way my moon is going through the fifth house now. Here's what I'm going to say. If you're not in a position where you want to co-create, aka have a child, be mindful of what you do from here on out, because the energy I'm about to come with, it can easily pick that up. Okay, so all I'm saying is this is an energy of manifestation, nurturing, being fertile, abundant. Like this is what we this is what we doing here. This from now till we get to the springtime, or we about to be in our bag. Some of y'all, some of y'all, some of y'all, some of y'all. You have to be truthful as to what it is that you want. Others of y'all, that means you got to make a judgment call. That's the judgment card. Others of you, you're already aware of it. That's the world card again. See? The collective has come together right now to bring this forward. See what I'm saying? Shit. It's a vibe, I'm telling you. What's next? What's next? I told you when after that session, listen, after being with you intuitive, like I felt that. I was like, oh, okay. I see what this is. Like y'all really about to start connecting to your true soul tribe, like on some in the immediate future. I like to see this actually, the Eight of Swords. Why is the Eight of Swords here? What about the Eight of Swords in the immediate future? What's next? Wow. When I picked it up, it turned around and it's showing me these two, the Devil card and the World card, because you're coming out of this standstill. You have been enlightened, right? Again, Capricorn season is all I'm going to pick up. Don't, when y'all start to see this between now and the 22nd of December, you're going to constantly see the Devil card or the World card, because it's Capricorn season. Those are the cards connected to Capricorn. as well as the Queen of Pentacles, the 2, 3, and 4 Pentacles. Can I line that? Boom. 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 What's this clarity? What's the clarity? Let's get another deck. Let's get another deck. What's the clarity about this Eight of Swords? What's this enlightenment about this self-sabotaging thoughts that you have recently? Okay. What's this that popped through? I'm about to say pop down. Some of you got a lot of options. Enjoy it for what it is, but drop it. I don't know. That's just the way that came through. Damn. Okay. Now my right shoulder feel crazy. Some of you could be healing a right shoulder. Some of you could be healing a right shoulder, but it has to do with you overthinking. Because the right side of the body is connected to the left side of your brain. If you have scoliosis, whichever shoulder you have that's lower, you're going to want to plank on that side. Like if you're doing side planks, if you have scoliosis, or even if you don't have scoliosis, if you notice 32-23, if you notice that your shoulders are like, imbalanced, plank longer when you're doing side planks on the side that's lower, so that way you can even out the body, because it's lacking strength. You know what I'm saying? So y'all about to have me training y'all on this damn call. We're not even on. Anyway, the Lovers card just fell out of here. So I sure did find a Devil card misplaced from my deck in the car and didn't even know. Wow. You in a space of abundance. For real, for real. What's this clarity? The strategy to get you out of whatever this is that you were stuck in. And this has to do with the weekend, because the moon was in Libra. Okay, so whatever this was that you were stuck in over the weekend, you're now coming to a space where you're clear about what it is that you must do. That Aquarius energy we were seeing. What's the advice for my sexy, beautiful, handsome people's soul tribe? Ace of Cups is on its way though. 644. Got all that. Boom. Your advice? The 10 of Wands. What about it? It's giving you an advice about the burdens you've been carrying. We just spoke about those two of Wands, the Moon in Libra, 2 of Swords. Okay, we got the 5 of Cups here at the bottom of the deck, which speaks of sorrow, pains, and regrets. You see this peeping? This is the 4 of Pentacles, which is a Sun in Capricorn. It's telling you to use your burdens and manifest greatness. Manifest greatness with your burdens. You see how you'll hear people talk about, they'll throw sticks and bones at me. Use that shit to build. Use that shit to build. It could be a challenge. The new beginning cards are coming out sideways because we're not in Capricorn season yet, which is what I'm feeling. And the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Wands are like, they're not even clashing, but this is, oh shit, that's Archangel Uriel. That's the Sword of Fire. Archangel Uriel is the Sword of Fire. That's one of the strongest angels, though. Because it's stronger than the intuition. It'll cut things out before it even taps into your intuition. Before it becomes an intuitive response, rather. Or a question or a thing. What's in the environment? What's in the environment? I know my uncle here for sure. What's in the environment? 646, Empire State of Mind. What's the connection? That was just 2 of Cups that went in and out. That's wild because that part of the song said, which was basically asking, tell me where I'm going. And I just told you 646, Empire State of Mind. And once the beat dropped, they started mentioning the boroughs of New York. So some of you could definitely be coming out here. And I said out here, let me know. It's a vibe. 7 of Pentacles is in your environment. So some of you could definitely be building this Empire State of Mind. What you've been building as far as the Empire State of Mind is coming to fruition. Some of you are not going to be able to believe the type of manifestations you're bringing in because of your faith. With the 7 of Pentacles, it speaks of Saturn and Taurus. Now, let me get the facts. I want to give you the facts so you can take notes on it. Okay. Dime, boy. Pero dime, boy. Al Bronx. It's Bronx, bro. He said Al Bronx. It's Bronx. Chill. Bronx. Let me see. Uptown, baby. What's going on right now? Saturn and Taurus. With this Saturn position, you are determined and capable and take responsibility seriously. Your strong willpower borders on stubbornness and rigidity. You usually try to amass possessions and wealth because of your underlying fear that you will be left alone and bereft. Now, the word try is used perfectly in this statement because it's showing you where you're blocking yourself from worth. Needed the side plank. You're welcome, honey. Definitely get to it, baby. Get to it. Okay. Unfortunately, Saturn in Taurus does not predict an easy time financially. Money tends to come in slowly and to be dissipated, along the way. You tend to spend a lot of effort trying to put away the savings, stocks, bonds, and real estate you feel you must have. As a result, you are sometimes considered materialistic and selfish. However, once you achieve material comfort, usually later in life, you are generous to others in need, for you understand what it means not to have enough. This is someone who mentally, I'm not going to even say physically, because physically you've always had everything you had, everything you've wanted, but mentally you've always felt like you needed more. But everything that was presented in front of you, tangible, that you can touch, or that the wisdom of your body can pick up on, or that you can sense that's around you, you've always had. You know what I'm saying? But then also you could have people that feel like they know your potential. You'll have people that know your potential, but in divine order. So this is that energy where you don't want to rush yourself to success, because anything you rush, the reason why it slips out of your hands is because of the way you've attained it. Now, that's the bull. Taurus is the bull. And then you got the bear mentality, which is the consumer. You're literally, some of you are breaking yourself from the consumer aspect and becoming more of an investor. Okay. So it says here, you are generous to others in need, for you understand what it means to not have enough. Saturn in this position makes you susceptible to colds, sore throats, and thyroid problems. So if you have Saturn in Taurus, just be mindful of that, okay? All right. Turtlenecks are your best friend. What else about this environmental card here? Some of you may have studied environmental science in college, or just been connected to that field of study or field of experience. We got the Death card. A transformation has happened already, is what I'm getting from this quickly. Then you have Taurus and Scorpio, though. But this is, again, the fact that the Death card came out in reverse is giving me double the Taurus energy. So this could be a Taurus that's in your environment that you're manifesting to help you with self-sabotaging thoughts that you may have had. Okay, when it comes to you expressing yourself, and this could have to do with social media, because this Eight of Swords is Jupiter in Gemini. You feel me? So now let's get one more though. Wow, Ace of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like there's going to be clarity about this while Mercury is retrograde up until the month of February, basically helping you to plan based on who you are now and not plan based on the person you used to be. So now you planning on the person that you are now. This is like going from a millionaire to a billionaire type of concept. That's a fact. That's a fact. Look. Going from a billionaire to a millionaire to a billionaire. You got bored. Just speaking in terms of the energy itself. Now, the more you know, the more currency you're going to be connected to. Okay? Documents connect to your financial status in terms of what you do with those documents that you have. Remember how you would constantly hear knowledge is power or reading is power? It's for that. Exactly that. Because the more you know, the more you'll be able to connect to your authentic self as to what it is that you must do to connect to this possible outcome of opening a life of emotional fulfillment with the King of Wands and the Ten of Cups. Okay? Now, you're undoing yourself from everything. The way I just placed it right here on this stars book, some of you may want to get this because this will help you. The power of birthdays, stars, and numbers. This book will help you in terms of your star energy, the month that you were born, and you can get to know or become more familiar with all of your other zodiac signs as far as your natal chart is concerned and what those stars hold when it comes to you. Okay. Now, because initially, yeah, it was like that. It was like that. Anyway, wow. Something's going to be moving really, really quickly here the moment you wake up to something. Some of you have already awakened to it. Now this is a Taurus for some of you. So this Sun in Taurus and Sun in Taurus. Okay, so you could start to see the fruition of the work that you put in as of April, mid-April. So this is what I would say with this message coming through like this. Like if I was doing this reading for myself, I'd be like, I bet. So what we got to do is we got to not work till, but in terms of being consistent, because it seems like you have to develop a new habit, be consistent till April. Don't focus too much on what you're going to gain from it. Just be consistent as far as the work that you have to do to to receive the fruits of your labor by the time spring comes around. Okay, because right now you're in hibernation season anyway, as we are approaching the winter, especially in this northern hemisphere. Page of Swords comes out for the outcome. Why is the Page of Swords here? What's this detachment? But Page of Swords is also February 20th to the 28th, which speaks of walking away from things that no longer serve you. And I could see why, because the possible outcome here is for you to really take action and open situations where you're emotionally fulfilled, you and your family. Wow, Page of Swords, Page of Wands, the outcome. Okay, I feel like this outcome is definitely connected to the possible. I feel like we're playing spades. So this is like somebody that got a hand. If you're playing partners, you got one book, but the way you play your hand is the reason why y'all win the game. It's crazy. The way you play your hand is the reason why y'all win the game, and you only had one book. One impossible. Shit. Call a spade a spade. Call things for what it is. You got to be shitting me. The Page of Pentacles, I'm telling you. And then the Ace of Cups. Yo. Wow. Some of you have a presentation that you're about to do. All I'm hearing is 4 minutes. Make sure your first 4 minutes knocks everybody out. Like on some like what? Especially if you're especially if you just had a solar return within the last 2-3 months. Make sure whatever it is that you're doing presentation wise, you're being yourself. I was about to say more than yourself, but more than yourself would be, I feel like, would be your angelic self or your cosmic self. So do that too. Page of Cups is the only one missing in this outcome. You got the Page of Swords, the Page of Wands, and the Page of Pentacles. This speaks of manifestation, though. The Ace of Cups came out like this. Is wow. I'm signing off. Music is the key, though. Something to do with music. Some of you are doing things along your spiritual journey. Involve music in it too, because it brings the enjoyment out effortlessly. If you on this channel, I know you love you some music. I know you love to move them hips. Like, come on now. Let's be real. Tell me more about this outcome, beloved. Wow, the Ace of Cups and the Eight of Swords, which is your recent future. And this is also in your outcome. You've gained the clarity of unconditional love, which allows you to detach from whatever isn't effortlessly. It's like, you know yourself, you know it's more than possible because you're doing it. And then you got the Eight of Wands that popped out. Yo, nah, for real, I'm getting off because that's your current situation. Somebody's about to contact some of you here. Why is the Death card and the Ace of Pentacles in reverse? Why is it in reverse? And something's still being put together. Once it's put together, divine timing that's at play has served its purpose. And then you got the Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn season. Wow. Okay. The Death card is upright. Yeah, that's when the transformation begins. Ace of Wands. This transformation leads you directly into a new beginning. Some of you could be moving. Congratulations again, moving. Taking your partnership to a higher level of commitment, from interest to a commitment. And remember, I was telling you that the Eight of Wands definitely speaks of an energy where there's two sides that are completely, evolved at the present moment that they're connecting with one another. Wow. Some of you have a mother figure or emotional wounds still connected to a mother figure. You got to set boundaries, not a wall. Set boundaries. Okay? When you set boundaries, it allows you to really assess those who feel like you are holding a grudge while you're setting boundaries. If you are matching the vibration of those who state that you're holding a grudge, you will be putting up a wall. not boundaries, because you'll be hurting yourself and possibly them with that wall. But the moment you set boundaries, it allows them to really see where they're at in connection to you if they choose to, but you have moved on. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Page of Swords. Two of Swords, Moon card, and the King of Swords. Now, I basically gave you the strategy for some of you when it comes to a mother. And here's what I'll say. At the end of the day, the reason why you're here having this experience is because she allowed herself to carry you in her womb, in her womb. You're here now, so you can do what you got to do for you. You feel me? So I get it. You feel like because it's your mom, you're supposed to have this type of love. But this is the best way I can help you to see things in a different way. Let's say if in the past life the roles were reversed and you're just, paying things out. That's not for everybody. But sometimes the other factor of it, if that's not you, the other factor of it has to do with ancestors who have done that to their seeds. And now the seeds thereafter have to pay the price in a subconscious way, not in a physical way, but in a subconscious way, So, yeah. The crescent moon is highly significant. Some of you may be triggered after the new moon, while the moon is in a waning crescent phase. But I just gave you the strategy, so you really shouldn't be triggered to the point where you put yourself in a position where you're wounded again, or holding on to these burdens and wound yourself again. Because the advice card was to really assess these wounds and see how it's truly affecting your vision because you're holding on to it. Then you'll realize, you know what, it's time to move forward and quickly. For sure. You feel me? Like, one thing about me, I'll be a warrior, but at the end of the day, it's like I'm all about love. Like, I'm really about love, unconditional love. So my fighter spirit, my warrior spirit is very, very intense, which is why for some of you, you have to hear this because you have a strong warrior spirit yourself, but you have to know how strong it is so that way you're able to, detach yourself from whatever would trigger you to get back into that warrior mode that most people do not want to see. Okay, not even a nuclear situation would want to see when you go off like that, like to the depths of that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, 10 of Wands again. What's at the bottom? You see that? That's the 5 of Wands. The moment you master this, this is Saturn twice. The moment you master this, you see it, right? You become the star. The moment you master this, you become a star. The moment you master this, you become a star. That feels like a message in itself, so let's look into it. Master what? We've been expressing a few things. Some of you got relationships with masculines or feminines where it's stemming from that. You feel like you let go of something, but there's still things that you haven't let go of, and they do show up to remind you. And I feel like for some of you, this could be an energy where you find yourself in a confrontation with someone at random moments in connection to something else because it's got something to do with the root of what's really going on. Yeah. Judgment and the 4 of Pentacles, 420. All right, so here's that message. So some of you have been chiefing just a little too much, where it's blocking you out of your own intuition. Some of you haven't. The moment that you do take at least one or two pulls, your intuition is just wide open. Like you're reconnected to it. So you know you fit in. What did I just say? That we was about to do this reading on? That's wild. Was that it? Yeah, that was it. I didn't have to read on that. All right, say less. Okay. So what's next? For the wonderful collective, what's next? The closing out of a major cycle, and the Ace of Swords is right after this too. You could be a Sun or Mercury in Gemini. Yep. Victory and success is here. Fame, recognition. Ten of Swords in reverse. Regarding what exactly? Justice. Closing out a cycle with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Definitely a Libra, because you have Libra here. You got the fourth house. This could have something to do with the cycle you're closing out from 20 years ago. An air sign that you're closing out from 20 years ago. You didn't even know how crucial this was, though. Neptune, unknown. Yeah. But you got to let situations like that go with grace. Let it go with grace. I don't know if y'all seen that movie called Rookie of the Year, but I'm seeing where his mom told him, float it. Because he was able to be in the major leagues at 12 because, oh shit, because of an arm injury, that he was playing a little league game and he fell on his shoulder. It fucked up his shoulder, but not really, because his shoulder had a mechanism because of that fall, but he was able to pitch fast enough to be in the major leagues at 12. Then he ends up falling on that shoulder again, and then he's not able to throw as fast as he used to. So I feel like certain things were occurring just for you to be in a position to see how everyone would move around you before you actually get there, Saturn. Yeah. Wow. This is a major blessing for the collective that has been able to remove themselves from people who could literally sabotage their abundance coming in, with the Eight of Swords and the Hangman in reverse coming out in your immediate future. And the reason why his mom was telling him to float it is because he realized that his shoulder wasn't working the same, like he was back to normal, meaning that he was back to his child self or his child arm or that teenage perspective. It's like the person you've become has something to do with something that happened to you when you were a teenager. And until you took the lid off of that, which this new moon in Capricorn is going to help you to see that, Jupiter can now bliss you. Ooh, Jupiter in the 12th house. Who will have Jupiter in the 12th? I think that's Aquarius, if I'm not... Wait. Pisces? No. Taurus. Sun, moon, rising. Rising specifically. You're going to have Jupiter transit your 12th house when Jupiter goes into Aries tomorrow, 7/11. So this is speaking of you retreating to become clearer about what it is that you have going on. Third house. Who has it in the third house? Hold on. 1, 3. Aquarius. You're going to have Jupiter in the third house. When Jupiter goes into Aries tomorrow. And what this is doing is bringing an expansion based on who you are. Now that you know who you are. And it's 2 days before the new moon in Capricorn. 1 day before the winter solstice. So it's like this part of you is going to really blossom in the springtime, because it's more so like you finding out that you're conceiving this gift about yourself now. And what you want to do is nurture that seed so that way when the springtime comes around, it's lit. You feel me? Wow. Let's see, because this planet card fell on the ground in reverse. The sun, the moon. That's a confirmation in itself right there. Man, I got so much love for y'all. This shit's weird. It's not. It's weird. I like the weird part. I like weird shit. So that's an Aquarius. It moves on its own. 3 of Swords, 2 of Swords, 5 of Swords. That's Aquarius energy. Yeah, it does what it does what it want to do. Yeah, and if that means walking away to gain your independence, you do that. That's what makes you happy. Do what makes you happy. Do what makes you happy. Some of you have to stop doing what makes you happy, because when you do that, you realize that people get into this funk. Some people get sick because you're doing what you love to do. Like, no. You've held yourself back way too much. And some of you, when you hear that, it might make you cry, because I just feel like crying. But you're right. Don't even trip. Don't even trip. Well, shit. If you do trip, that means you're going to fall. But if you fall, you're going to be flying. I mean, you know? It's crazy. It's beautiful, not crazy. But that made me crazy. Yeah. Some of you might be getting called crazy for something you're about to do. But guess what? It's time for you to do that, because you've been holding yourself back from doing that because you're worried about what somebody else going to say. Stop making yourself sick, though. Stop making yourself sick, though. Some of you feel like these are spiritual attacks. Nah, 104.44 on the timer. I'm telling you something that's going to actually help you to go back to whatever this is and transform it for real that you've been holding on to. And then it'll bring this information of great news to you. Again, I feel like your independence is based off of the foundation of what it is that you walk away from. Because what you're walking towards out of these 8 cups is 2 of cups, which is Venus and Cancer. Your own core values about the way you feel about yourself. You feel me? So that you can open up the doors that you're supposed to open up for yourself. And then you can actually do more for those that you truly wanted to help, because what you were doing was more so abandoning yourself. Therefore, you weren't fully able to help others around you. And then we got the King of Wands that came out upright. He was about to come out in reverse just now. This King of Wands like coming out here. That's Leo energy. I feel like for some of you, let me see. And this is a general message. Some of you have partnerships that are on their way to you the moment you realize your worth, which is a form of investing in yourself. It's a reflection of self-care. This fell sideways. Four of Swords. Healing, rest, rejuvenation. Also speaks of a funeral. Ain't no Debbie Downer energy, but I feel like this is a funeral of the old self. The subconscious mind of the old self. Divine intervention. Because you're being put on the path of your Dharma, your North Node, your North Star. Because you've been at a crossroads for too long and you're too godly, goddessly, heavenly, ethereal to be moving like a mortal being. You're a mogul. It's time for you to take over the world, travel the world even. You could be 31. Or this could be something you've wanted to do since you were 31. Or a place you wanted to go to since you were 31. But this right here, you see this at the foundation of the spread? It's like the divine coming and telling you, oh, yeah, you still think you're going to stay here? You still going to look at these 3 cups that don't no longer serve you? All right, I'm going to bring this in, but I'm going to bring this in a way that you can't resist it. Capricorn energy, the devil. Can't resist it. It's kind of tempting. Your success is about to tempt you. Your success in alignment to your life purpose, which is also in connection to the generosity you're willing to give. But some of you have gone through a path in life where you've given that generosity, you've taken that first step forward, and you've been shitted on. Like a lotus, right? We're going to end that reading there. But like a lotus, you turn into the Empress. Straight. Now, for real, we really going to end the reading right there. I love y'all so much. Like, y'all are amazing. This energy that I'm picking up on obviously has to do with the collective. It says you, especially if there's certain things in this message that you resonate with. Link up with me on IG. Don't DM me because I don't do the DMs. Like, I will literally, I'm still on that type of note that if you follow me on IG and if you DM me, I'm removing you. Like, and you know what else too? It's because, not it's because of that, but it's I love you more intuitive. It's really because of like, you see all this scamming shit that's going on with people in the DM. So don't DM me. So we can nip that shit right in the bud. Because if somebody DMs you from me, you already know it ain't me. it's not me. So you know what I'm saying? So let's just be mindful. Email me always if you want to. I am open for personal readings. Link up. My thing is also with the IG. If you want to come on to the live with me, we can do that too. You feel me? Like, we could vibe out, whatever. I love you though.